Have you ever wondered how ancient civilizations kept track of time? Long before the clocks ticked and the calendars flipped, humans gazed at the stars, the sun and the moon to make sense of their days and years. Today, let's unravel the fascinating history of ancient calendars and their deep cultural and mythological connections. The history of calendars is a long journey of innovation and invention that spans thousands of years. The earliest attempts to keep track of time were made by people in the Neolithic period. They measured the passing of days, the moon, and the movement of the sun. During the Bronze Age, the first recorded calendars were developed in the ancient Near East. The Sumerian calendar was the earliest, followed by the Egyptian, Assyrian, and Elamite calendars. In 2000 AD, a Verdi Yuang stone arrangement in Victoria, Australia was discovered, possibly dating back more than 11,000 years. The Babylonian calendar, based on the moon's phases, had 12 lunar months in a year. To align it with the solar year, an extra month was added every 4 years. The Roman calendar, before its reform by Julius Caesar, was inaccurate and often manipulated for political purposes. Caesar introduced the Julian calendar in 46 BCE, a practical evolution from the Egyptian calendar, which served Western Europe for over 1,500 years. The Julian calendar remains partially in force in Eastern Orthodox Christian countries. Later, Pope Gregory III corrected it further, creating the Gregorian calendar in 1582, which most countries use today. Other notable calendars include the Vedic rituals-based calendars developed in ancient India during the Vedic period, the Persian Empire calendar that led to the Zoroastrian and Hebrew calendars, and the Hellenic calendars from classical Greece, which influenced the Roman and various Hindu calendars. Let's take a closer look at some iconic ancient calendars. The Egyptian calendar, a gift from the Nile. Around 3000 BCE, ancient Egyptians created a 365-day calendar tied to the annual flooding of the Nile, essential for agriculture. This event was so predictable that it was connected to the star Sirius, or the dog star. According to Egyptian mythology, Sirius was linked to the goddess Isis, whose tears for her husband Osiris were said to cause the Nile's floodwaters. Their calendar had 12 months of 30 days, with an extra 5 festival days dedicated to their gods. The Mayan calendar, a cosmic vision. The Mayans, around 2000 BCE, developed sophisticated calendar systems, including the 260-day Tzolk'in for rituals and the 365-day Hab for agriculture. They believed time cycled in cosmic patterns and saw their calendar as a divine gift, particularly from Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent deity. Misinterpretation of their long count calendar led to the infamous 2012 end of the world prediction. In truth, it marked the end of one cycle and the start of another. The Chinese calendar, harmony with nature. Dating back over 4,000 years, the Chinese lunar-solar calendar is deeply tied to mythology and the cycles of the moon and sun. It combines a 12-year zodiac cycle based on a legendary race called by the Jade Emperor. Mythology says the clever rat won the race by riding on the ox's back, becoming the first zodiac animal. The calendar guides agriculture, festivals, and even matchmaking. The Indian Panchang, a celestial symphony. India's Panchang calendar, still in use today, merges lunar and solar cycles. Ancient astronomers like Aryabhata calculated planetary movements with great precision. In Hindu mythology, Kala, the god of time, oversees timekeeping. The Panchang determines auspicious days for rituals and festivals, with phases of the moon carrying spiritual significance. India's largest spiritual gathering, the Kumbh Mela, is based on precise astrological calculations from this ancient system. Vedic calendars dating back to the Vedic era around 1500 BCE laid the groundwork for these systems. The Surya Siddhanta, Aryabhata and Emperor Vikramaditya all contributed to the evolution of the Hindu calendars used for festivals like Diwali and Holi. The Persian calendar, precision and simplicity. The Persian calendar, or solar Hijri calendar, is the world's most accurate calendar system. Based on astronomical observations, it begins at the vernal equinox and features 12 months of varying lengths. Its first 6 months have 31 days, the next 5 have 30 days, and the final month has 29 or 30 days, depending on the leap year. The Zoroastrian calendar evolved from this system during the Achaemenid period and includes 12 months dedicated to divine spirits or deities. Its simplicity and dedication to spirituality mark its timeless significance. A timeless legacy. These ancient calendars weren't just tools for tracking time, they embodied humanity's quest to understand the cosmos and our place in it. From the Nile to the Mayan temples, Roman gods to Indian sages, they reflect the ingenuity and imagination of our ancestors. Next time you glance at your calendar, remember, you're holding the legacy of countless civilizations and their cosmic stories. Enjoyed this journey through time? Like, share and subscribe for more incredible stories of ancient inventions and their impact on our lives today.